Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Live from London, and today I'm sitting here with the fabulous Tyrus Tillman, and I'm gonna give y'all just a little brief things of what I love about Tyrus. So, number one, he's a bulldog.
And is.
Class of 05, if you want to ask.
Let's
He's
go.
still 21, though. He's
20,
also
I'm about to be 21.
Period. We finna start drinking, y'all. So, we have a comedian. He's also a singer. He's the father of two. So, ladies, hit him up, girl. You like, a little trade.
Or your baby daddy.
All right. He's the CEO of Tyrus Tillman Productions, LLC. Don't forget it, baby. It's legal. Check it out.
Paperwork.
But what we're going to do is we're going to introduce Tyrus to the podcast, and we're going to get started. So, hello, Tyrus.
Hello.
Welcome to Live from London. How
Thank
are you?
Oh, I'm awesome and wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, I'm so
Could have been a
glad
little
to
better,
be
you
here.
know. Trade canceled on me this morning, but it's all right, though.
That's why you always keep one in the chamber, boo.
Exactly. That's why I ain't dish for him.
Wait a minute.
Oh, girl.
It is the season to paint.
It is. Here's the season to be jolly. But yes, we're having you today. I'm glad you're here today. And the reason I chose you, because, of course, I've known you since, like, forever. We were young punks together. But, it's all good. But I know that you do a lot of great things in the community, within the community, with your children, all that great stuff. And I just wanted to have you on the podcast so that you can promote your new show that's here in Augusta. Y'all say Augusta don't have nothing, but Tyrus is having something.
And I'm back in the streets.
Right, he back in the streets, baby. He might be a dad, but okay. Them kids got a babysitter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay.
So how long have you been doing comedy, and what inspired you to do comedy?
Being a class clown. So way back to elementary school, I will never forget my mom always being upset that I was getting in trouble for, making too much noise in class, making everybody laugh in class, disrupting class.
Look at him, mama.
My mom would always say, you want to be the class clown, you don't get paid to tell jokes. Well, that stuck with me. And so, 25 years or so later, here I am getting paid to do just that. So, honestly, I just kind of stumbled into comedy because I've always kind of been the funny guy. I've always loved singing more than anything. Of course, being in chorus, shout out to Miss Ellis.
Yes. Mr. Fortune for me, I'm a little younger.
Right, I'm a little older. So I had Miss Saunders, Miss Ellis, creative impressions and all of that. So music was always my first love.
Yes.
Being funny was just something that just kind of happened. And honestly, 2021, coming out of COVID and so forth, and so many people just trying to find different events and things to do. A friend of mine's, actually Monique Braswell, who is a school board member, she hit me up one day and was like, why don't you book yourself at a venue and do a comedy show? Oh. And I was like, a comedy show? Girl, I ain't no comedian,
Yeah.
And she's like, Tyrus, people have been following you, for years, because of course on Facebook I started with live prank calls. And so doing those live prank calls, kind of really bolstered my following, and so that's really where I got a lot of my followers from. And so she was like, you are a comedian, you're funny, you may not think that you are, but when you tell a joke, you're like, it hits, it resonates, and people love it. And
we love it.
So I was like, you know what? Let me see.
Right.
Well,
I'm happy you did see. I'm happy you did see, baby.
Booked myself at Icons.
So, yes.
Very first show sold out.
Period. So, being that you stumbled into it, does that mean you had an idol or you didn't have an idol?
So, I'm old school. I grew up on BET Comic View.
Oh, yes.
And so, Bruce, Ricky Smiley, all of the old school greats. So just kind of staying up watching BET, watching Comic View. Well, I was watching Oz on HBO. So, those were, my absolute favorites. And so just, I can't say there's one actual idol. It's just, the genre of comedy, anything that, allows you to feel good, laugh, forget about what you're going through and just kind of have a good time. I love to laugh. I find a reason to laugh anywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
I'll be at a funeral.
I be at funerals singing, crying, and laughing.
Don't sit next to Tyrus at the funeral, y'all, because we will be laughing.
Listen,
we will
something
be laughing.
going down.
Exactly. So being a part of the LGBTQ community, is it hard for you to be a comedian? Do you feel like it's like a challenge because, oh, that gay nigga ain't funny? Or do you feel like it's welcoming?
Honestly, I've always said that I have an orientation, not a lifestyle. So my orientation, is gay for some folks, is now bisexual for some folks. My orientation is, who I decide to lay with. It's not my lifestyle.
Correct.
My lifestyle is so versatile, and I'm just such a free-spirited person that my audience is so diverse.
Yes.
I mean, age group wise, there's the younger, the older, the more seasoned, middle age, and so forth. Ethnicities, white, black. Man, my wife, she sits up for hours watching your page and laughing, and that's how I found out who you were. I would be like, who the hell you laughing at, and she put me on. You know what I'm saying, right? And now they have reason to be, But so men, women everywhere. I don't feel ostracized, for my lifestyle or my orientation, and so I've never even really given it a lot of thought. Like I think that before people consider what I am, they appreciate who I am.
Who I am, because you're genuine you.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
I'm with that. So being that we're out in the open so much, are you dating? I know you have your babies, but are you dating? Are you looking? Are you searching? Is the train coming over? Like, what is it?
Well, so again, now that I am a dad of two, I have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. I am a full-time dad, and they do, I do have custody of my girls, and so they're with me, pretty much all the time. So they go to bed at 8 o'clock.
So be there at 8:15.
Well, give me about 8:45 because you gotta make sure I'm straight.
But no,
so oddly enough, I have never in my life been in a relationship.
Same.
Man, woman, or anyone. I've never been in a relationship. I've never wanted that. I've always enjoyed intimacy and connection, and I get that when I want it, and then when I don't want it, I don't want it. Yeah,
and that's okay.
And so for me, it's worked, and that's kind of why
you have to do what's right for you.
Absolutely, and so just kind of having that zero attachment. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's been times that now that I've gotten older, I'm in my 30s, the end of my 30s now.
21.
Oh, right.
For the record.
So, now that I've gotten older, you start thinking about, mortality, immortality, the end of your life. You think about your golden years. You think about, being alone and things like that. And so it's crossed my mind a time or two, like, you have so much to offer. And I know that, right? Because I know who I am and what I possess. But it's just something about having one person that has never really interested me.
Really? I'm a different, different as in, like, I want that one person.
Yeah.
Because, been wild, did this, did that. And like you said, you're getting older. So it's just like, I want to come home to my husband and we do what we need to do. And I ain't got to worry about, like, oh, nigga, you sleeping with somebody else? Because I'm going to kill all y'all.
And that's another thing. That's another thing for me is that I love love.
Yes.
I love the idea of love. I love the thought of being with someone, having that person, that feeling of being at work and can't wait to get to them.
Right.
But also, I have sown some seeds. And I am a firm believer in karma.
Yes.
And so I know, the very first time I say, you know what, I'm about to settle down and get in a relationship, I'm going to be good and cheated on. Oh, I'm going to be good and cheated on.
God gonna say, you remember you did this?
I have been so disrespectful to some folks' relationships.
Lord, he is sorry.
Oh, Lord, please forgive me.
He was young, dumb, and full of cum. He apologized.
Oh, please have mercy on me. So, I don't think that's for me.
So, I already know, like, by watching you on social media, seeing your girls, seeing you post them. Yeah. They're very beautiful, by the way. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm definitely here for it. Like, I'm definitely going to be the one down, like, hey, I need that from you real quick. But I don't want that, but I need them, But how does it feel to be a father? Like, me being, like, a loving person and wanting that life and hasn't achieved it yet, which is I know I will, but you have. Yeah. So how does that feel to raise, like, 2 beautiful girls?
It is the most unimaginable feeling in the world.
Right.
In my younger days, I never wanted kids. At least I thought.
Yeah.
the idea of me being someone's responsible person, I was like, I can't be serious enough to have no damn kids. Like,
kids gotta be goofy.
Yeah, like my nieces and nephews, I've loved them, and have been so involved in their lives. But they get to go home,
right,
and
definitely.
I get to, when I pack, I used to say, and I used to live by this motto: when I pack a bag, my whole house is packed.
Correct.
Because it was just me, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I've lived all over the place. I've lived in Texas. I've lived, in Virginia. I've lived in, Atlanta several times. And so, I've been around. I've done a lot. I used to work in sales, so I was always on the go,
Yes.
My life just didn't look like it could settle enough to have kids. Now that I was about 35 when I was like, started having the conversation, with just some friends. Like, I really do think I want to be a dad. Like,
yes.
I think I want children. Like, my mom died in 2013, and I was such a mama's boy, and that just really rocked my life.
Yes.
That was a year after my grandmother died in 2012.
Wow.
And so to lose both of them back to back, all of my elders are essentially gone now,
yes. So it's time for you to start.
So I started thinking about, my nieces and nephews, they're grown now. All of them are just about grown. They're in the military. They have kids of their own.
Yeah.
There's just me, and then I'm the youngest of all of my siblings. And so, like, you start thinking about who's going to be there for me. Like, who do I leave all of this stuff to? Like, I have worked really hard to find success in so many different ways.
Yes.
And it's like, who do I leave it to? What am I sowing into the next generation? And started having a conversation about kids, and it stuck. I talked about how I wanted to make them
how did
the
you make
traditional way. And I wanted, I knew that I would want to have custody of them and all that, and so to find someone that would be willing to give me that.
Yes.
I found, and then it became a reality.
That's a blessing in it.
Yes,
like,
and she's
that's
amazing.
a great blessing.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's really good. I love that. I really do. I feel like kids are like the meal ticket. Like, it's like the creation to happiness. Like, the meal ticket to happiness for me.
Well, it's like extending yourself.
Yeah.
It's like
and
depositing
like
who you are.
Right. You can train some people to be you.
That's right. And put that in the world.
And put it in the world, because, baby, everybody can't be like us.
At all. Okay.
All right, now. All right. So we're coming towards the end, so I'm gonna ask a nice question, and then we're gonna play like a little game, right?
Okay.
So I have this fabulous question, and I'm the type of person I feel like if you don't feel like you're the best, who's gonna feel like you're the best? If I don't feel like I'm the Beyonce of this shit,
period.
Who's gonna feel like I'm the Beyonce of this shit? So
you have to be your own biggest fan.
And hello.
Right.
And it's not cocky, it's confidence. Like, and I feel like a lot of people, when you're confident in yourself, baby, you better brag on yourself, because baby. All right, but the question is, and are you in the market for some new skincare, or maybe you in the market for some healthy supplement? Well, guess what? I have a one-stop shop for both. Yeah, y'all definitely check out Healing Hands Hair and Body Care. I have my favorite skincare routine right here in front of me. I have my great supplements right here in front of me, and they are all healthy and made. Like, none of the crazy stuff, none of the crazy side effects, or anything to that nature, and they're also are buildable. So if it's certain things that you're looking for, but you want to mix and match and create your own chemistry, you definitely check out Healing Hands and Body Care, y'all. But the question is, if you had 60 seconds to brag on yourself, what would you say?
I would say
Pop your
that
shit.
Tyrus is such a vibe. I don't care what kind of day you're having, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're going through, whether you feel unvalued. Tyrus, an interaction and an exchange with Tyrus is an experience that is necessary to bolster that feeling.
All right.
Wherever you are, Tyrus is a vibe. He is an energy shifter. Tyrus is the type of person that no matter what walk of life you come from, you will feel valued when you're in his presence. Like, you are the most important person in his day.
Okay.
Tyrus is super talented. He is a singer. He is super funny, but he is an awesome dad. And he doesn't allow people to invite him. He creates the invitation.
Oh, period. I love that. Don't invite me nowhere, baby. I am the invitation. You
Hello.
need need me here. Do you not see the vibe? You need me
Clock
here,
it.
okay? All right, so we're going to jump right into this game, y'all.
Okay.
This game is called This or That. So basically what you'll have to do is you'll have to pick this or that.
Okay.
So it might be a couple little funny things in here. There might be some serious things in here. So don't, I know you won't care.
Okay.
All right, so this or that.
Okay.
Martin Lawrence or Eddie Murphy?
Ooh, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, that was a good. I'm surprised. I really am. Body soap or body wash or bar soap?
Body wash.
I did too. I'm with you on that one,
Yes.
baby. Popeyes or Churches? This one gonna let me know if you black or not.
Churches.
Told you. I
With the
told
pepper.
y'all.
With the
pepper. Okay. Better put my honey in there and my extra pepper. My
Definitely.
black pepper in there. All right, so Walmart or Target? Let me see if you was really on the DEI.
I'm from South Augusta. Walmart.
Take me to
Target
Bridge.
DEI is
I
still
love Target.
important.
I'm really like when they was doing all that.
You was sneaking in.
You
was trying to go
the
to
driver like pick up like ooh.
Target just don't do it for me.
I don't know. Walmart girl. Walmart give me anxiety.
I love Walmart. It's always an exciting moment.
All right, so Beyonce or Rihanna?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Beyonce. I am not a super beehiver,
It's okay.
but Beyonce is. I mean, she's that girl.
She's
I have
that
to
girl.
give it to her. She is that girl.
She's that girl.
Yeah.
So I am a back in the day show type person. I literally still watch this like time and time and time again. So the Parkers or Moesha?
Oh, the Parkers or Moesha? The Parkers. Monique is my girl.
That is when I tell you through and through. Hey, boo. When I tell you, I literally watched that season since they've been on Netflix like 10 times.
Listen,
like so nostalgia. I can't like her outfit
It's
was fly.
timeless,
They
too.
didn't give her or Kim enough credit.
No,
like
no.
the girls was fly.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
Popping it.
All right, so since it's kind of like the same bracket, I would say 227 or Wayne's Brothers, the show.
Ooh,
Not them as a
I'm
family.
gonna say 227.
Because I want them as a family.
Definitely 227.
227 was, I didn't really get into 227 until like maybe 2-3 years ago. I never knew what it was, but
well, growing up, I was raised by my mom and my grandma who absolutely loved 227, and so it was just one of those things where it was
It's
either
like,
you watch this or you
watch
go,
that.
play basketball.
Oh, girl, please. All right, I was in there watching The Heat of the Night and Gunsmoke with my grandma.
Andy Griffith's show, all of that,
all that good stuff.
Little House on the Prairie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
I Dream Jeannie.
Oh girl, you're taking it back. 21, we're still 21.
Still 21.
Still 21.
But I heard that they were hitting
Through the grapevine. All right, so Friday or next Friday?
Friday.
Always the original, y'all. You can never go wrong with the original.
I mean, the
never.
others, the sequels and so forth are okay, but yeah, the original is why they were necessary.
Right. So
Just
while I was putting this together, I asked one of my dear people about this question, and then they kind of shocked me with the answer. But Jamie Foxx or Will Smith?
Jamie Foxx.
She said opposite.
Jamie Foxx, oh my God. And
so
he's
bad.
an awesome actor, but he's an awesome singer.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Oh, his singing
will you
is
marry
everything.
the kid? Oh, yes, I will. I will.
I won't marry you, but we can play.
We can play. We can play house. All right, so Medea or Big Mama?
Medea.
I say Medea too, and the only reason why I say Medea because we got more of her. Big Mama, we really only got...
Medea is like that family member that you can relate to.
That you can really, really relate
to. Like, I can be... Like, there's portions of Medea that I relate to myself.
Oh, yeah,
like, I am definitely her.
Definitely.
But then also, like, your elders, like your aunts, your mamas, your grandmas.
Auntie.
Yeah, it's like the one that'll pop off anywhere. And they always got something in that bag.
You better, it might be some food. It might be a good one.
Whatever you need.
But it's in that bag. Top or bottom?
For myself, or that I prefer?
Both. That you prefer, that you prefer, and that you are.
So, now that I'm older, I am definitely in the middle. So I am verse.
I'm definitely in the middle.
So I am for a verse, and I am a verse.
You heard that? And remember, he's a dada, so he know what he's doing.
So, just to enjoy it all.
Yes.
I'm so greedy.
I'm so
Okay,
greedy. And I want all mine to myself.
Well, I mean, grown to accept that, you know, it ain't all mine. Because don't be fooled. These niggas be lying.
They be lying.
However, it feels good to feel like you do.
At that one point, at that one time.
Mine, right now.
Mine. At this moment.
Yeah.
Trade or butch queen?
Trade.
Why though?
Because trades are convinced that they are so straight. Like, they are convinced that they don't get that. Like, they live this facade so much and so well that they are so convinced that don't nobody can't nobody clock their teeth. And it's so funny because with trade, like, they be trying to super convince you that, like, they homeboy and so forth. Nah, he would never get out of me. They'll eat me up. They find it. Actually,
nigga, your homeboy just ate me up.
Okay. So it's like that mental thing. Like, I enjoy it. I'd be like, you so straight.
You so straight.
Oh, I can't believe you finally let me do that.
I know this your first one.
I know you ain't never wanted to do this before.
They be lying, child. Don't let, and the girl still gonna do it.
It's entertaining to me. I'd be like,
I got you.
And they be verse.
They be bottoms. Verse bottoms.
Power bottoms.
Bitch cleaner than us. TLC or Destiny's Child?
TLC. I love my Beyonce. And I do appreciate Destiny's Child, but TLC.
And I can get that because
I was raised in the 90s.
So. They were both great groups, but TLC was the earliest. I mean, Destiny's Child was the little early 2000s, so I really feel like, you know, TLC was already there and they made their stamp. So I rock with both of them, but I do rock more with Destiny's Child because...
And the choice is Destiny's Child.
I'm DC3. You know, I mean, that's when it was 4, when it was 3, girl, you know. All right, so that was the end of our game, guys, but I want Tyrus to let y'all know what he has going on in the community this month, y'all, so you can still get your tickets. They haven't been sold out yet.
Not quite.
Probably by tomorrow, so y'all better get them tonight.
So there's some selections
go ahead and pop your shit one more time and let us know what you got going on in this community so we can support you.
I would love that. So April 17th, which is next Friday, so that's a Friday night. Come on out to Icons, 1505 North Leg. Here in Augusta, Georgia. I am having a comedy show. Ain't nobody told me shit. So the comedy show is going to be headlined by myself, but I will have a couple of friends with me. So I have Thomas Palmer, he's hosting, and he is an absolute fool, okay? Thomas is a fool. Also, I have debuting one of my good friends, Nicole Antoinette, aka Nicole Landers. So she's going to have a special debut segment going on, which is going to be a lot of fun. She is super hilarious, and we're just going to have a good time. It's been about 2 years since I've had a comedy show here in the Augusta area because I've been raising my babies.
And
I'm real serious about that title. And so now that they're a little older, can be out, a little more and so forth, I'm getting back out there.
That's great. I love
October of 25. I had planned to have a show, but some things happened, and so this will officially be my first re-pop out. So April 17th, 7 p.m. the doors open. Show starts at 8. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. You can also Google me. If you're having a difficult time finding those tickets, definitely reach out to me, Tyrus Tillman, on all platforms. I am Tyrus, IAMTYRUS on all social media platforms. But check me out on Eventbrite. Search Tyrus Tillman, and I would love for y'all to come out and have a good time with us.
Well, thank you. Y'all definitely heard all that great information, and I will be posting it on my page as well.
Thank you.
So you can click the little share or whatever, what have you, and y'all go support him. We have great things happening in Augusta, and we're gonna start this one out with Mr. Tyrus Tillman. Yes. But I thank you for coming in today, and it was great talking to you. We always key when we with each other. So I love that about you, and this will be the first episode of my podcast. So congratulations!
Wow, I get to break your cherry.
Yes, pop my cherry, daddy.
Go.
Yeah, that's popping my cherry.
Well, I just want to say, but I mean, for the right price. I just want to say that I'm absolutely elated to be here with you, and I admire you, your tenacity, and just how authentic you are. So just keep that with you in all that you do. All of your endeavors are going to be blessed because you are just authentically you.
Thank you.
So keep that up, and I'm here to support in any way that I ever can.
All right, so send the trade to my inbox and tell them I'm really a girl.
Absolutely. I won't say a word.
I won't say a word. All right, y'all. With that being said, this is Live from London, and we're out.